yeah, I stayed up till like 5 a.m. Taylor, OMFG. Oh my god. That was scandalous, that was. Is everyone still in emotional shock after what Taylor Swift did? I couldn't handle that. I was sitting there watching it like, oh, what's happening? And then she just ran, I still love you. And I was like, we did not just go there. Taylor, what are you thinking? You didn't know she did a kind of like a Harry Styles impression in the middle of her song, and it was just weird. It was just weird. You know, in the middle of Rain Evans getting back together, when she's like, so he called me up, and he was all like, I still love you, and then but we're like, so we're never get back, you know that bit during the song. Well, instead of going, I still love you, she went, and he called me up, and he was all like, oh, I still love you, and I was like, well, I'm opening the Grammys, and everyone was just like, oh, that's just a bit strange. I don't know. I was just wow. I think she's a bit silly. Let's not talk about Taylor Swift too much. I don't know. I'm gonna get over this. Did the world like Taylor Swift previous to this whole Harry thing? Because I just have this impression in my head that Taylor Swift is just a really pretty, talented girl that was born in the country and just made kind of like hip-hop music and everyone liked her. Did people not like her prior to this, or was she? Because in my mind, people liked Taylor Swift prior to this. Is everyone just going, no, no. I don't know the history of Taylor Swift then. I have people here going, I like her music, but I hate her. Okay, right. Thanks, guys.
Speaking of people who make Dan cry, we're now joined by Taylor Swift.
Hello. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Very good, thank you. So you've had an amazing year since we last saw you at the Teen Awards with the success of your album. If anything could happen between now and this time next year, what would it be? Anything in the world?
Well, okay, so we have 5 shows at the O2 in February. I'd really like for them to go really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd love to have like some surprises, maybe some special guests. Good surprises.
That would be nice.
Hopefully good surprises.
Yeah.
Hopefully not bad surprises. But yeah, and then I would like to be hopefully putting out a new album by this time next year.
Yeah,
brilliant.
What's the thing you would least like to happen between now and this time next year?
Just utter chaos, destruction, and everyone hating me.
The world ending.
Yeah.
Really bad as well.
That would be terrible.
Yeah.
How are your drawing skills, by the way?
My drawing skills, I mean, I haven't practiced in a while, but I
Okay.
think I know what this is leading up to.
Okay,
Well,
out
battle.
of practice. Good.
Yeah. It's time to get serious, as it's now time to play...
Dan and Phil versus the Stars.
Do you want the red mask,
Yeah.
I'm guessing?
Yes, I do.
So
Okay.
stare at each other for a second just to get each other's features.
I've memorized that face.
Okay, so don your masks. Okay, are you ready to draw each other? 3, 2... Okay,
wait.
Taylor, are you ready?
I'm ready for this.
Go! And that's it. Okay, you can remove your blindfolds. Let's have a look at what you've done. Wow.
That is incredible, and I am so sorry that this just happened.
This is not incredible, but it's better than yours.
Yeah. Taylor, what do you think about Dan's?
Do you see, I was going for the dress. Do you see what I meant?
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry about the face.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
Okay, well, there can only be one winner, and I have to pick. So I would say the winner is Taylor Swift.
Oh, it has to be. Oh, okay. I'm just going to go cry in the corner, I think.
Taylor Swift. Let's talk about Taylor Swift. So, I went on Tumblr, and obviously, if you guys went on Tumblr, if you're British like me, you probably didn't watch the VMAs, but then you went on Tumblr, and all of a sudden it was just a tidal wave of pictures from it, which were basically just the Will Smith family being horrified at Miley Cyrus's performance. But, yeah, anyway, so Taylor Swift. Okay, so a lot of people think that she told One Direction to STFU when they started giving their speech. When I saw it on Tumblr, it looked to me like she was either telling Selena, who she was sitting next to STFU, or like someone said, maybe she was saying like, sorry for my arm or something, and she actually wasn't being rude at all. But then when I watched it on the TV, it did kind of look like Zayn was like, and New York fans are the best fans in the world. Then Taylor was being a bit like, "Oh, shut the F up." So no one knows. No one knows. But regardless of whether or not Taylor Swift did actually say that, or whether she was just being totally cool and saying something to Selena, every freaking British newspaper has Taylor Swift tells One Direction to STF. We don't even know that that's what happens, and everyone's just saying it. Poor Taylor Swift. And what's even funnier, Daily Star, bloody hell, their headline is Taylor Swift slams Harry Styles in VMA acceptance speech. So she won an award for I Knew You Were Trouble, which was a song written about John Mayer, and in her speech, she was like, "Oh, and I wanted to thank my ex because, you inspired me to write the song and now I have a Moonland." And then this freaking stupid British newspaper just decides to say, "Oh, slams Harry Styles." And it's like they didn't even try to work out that's not true. It wasn't about Harry Styles. The song was written months before Taylor Swift and Harry Styles was even a thing. You know what I mean? And then this newspaper just decided to print it, and I was just like, what? So, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel so sorry for anyone remotely famous. It just must be such like a banging your head against the desk constantly. So, who knows what happens.
So say Taylor Swift's won an award. She's spoken for 11 minutes in her speech.
Wow.
Someone's
Could
told
happen,
you to
could
make
happen.
her stop.
Yeah.
Are you going to make her stop?
Yes,
Yeah.
after 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Definitely.
What would you do? She doesn't want to get off the podium. They've played the music like 8 times. You have to get her to stop.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
You've just got to reason with her then. And you go, Taylor.
Or physically manhandle her off the
Would
stage.
you rugby tackle her if it came
I
to
would
it?
lift her
Just
up and pop her on the seat,
stop.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I had
Fireman's
to,
lift.
for Britain, I would rugby tackle Taylor Swift.
For the Brits, you would rugby tackle
I
Taylor
would
Swift.
physically.
Now, just when you think this album is dead, another single comes out of the abyss. Taylor Swift, 1989. Look this up. It came out October 2014.
What?
My God.
She's milking
Is she
it.
done yet? Like, seriously. This is a cow. It would just be, like, dry and wrinkly and...
No milk left.
I'm gonna stop with any cow-related metaphors because that's just going to a dark place. This is the new Taylor Swift single. This is called Out of the Woods. And I will just let you form your own opinion. I'm going to play this for you now. Enjoy a bit of Taylor Swift, people. Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift.
She really wants to get out of those woods, doesn't she? She says that a lot.
It's a metaphor, Phil. Wants to get out of the woods of the angsty relationship
Oh.
that's doing the thing.
But then in the video, she is in the woods.
Yes.
That's confusing for someone like me.
Okay, so
Hopefully there's no Blair Witch.
No. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
The crossover nobody
Memories.
asked for. So
Kanye made a song on his album called The Life of Pablo, in which Kanye tries to express this metaphor, and one of the lines is talking about how he thinks that him and Taylor Swift might still have sex. And he called up Taylor Swift to say, "Hey, here's this line, can I say it in the song?" And apparently in this phone conversation she was like, yeah, sure. And then he released the song, and then Taylor famously at the Grammys was like, yo, that was bad. So, basically, Taylor said, like, I did not consent to this song. And then Kim and Kanye were like, we've got proof that Taylor did. And then Kim was like, I'm going to secretly Snapchat a video of Taylor on the phone where she's saying that she does. And now everyone's like, oh my god, Taylor lied. Taylor is a snake. That is Taylor Swift on the floor. Oh, why is there a giant rubber snake on the floor? What is Phil been doing today? I have literally no idea. So, who's ready for Dan's opinion on the matter? So, Taylor said that it wasn't that line she had a problem with. It was the next line when Kanye said, I made that bitch famous. Taylor said that she had a problem with being called a bitch, and that she had a problem with insinuating that Kanye was responsible for her fame. Maybe, in some other context that we haven't seen, Taylor did say she didn't like that to Kanye, but what Taylor is saying is that she didn't hear that line, she didn't consent to that line, and was disappointed and shocked when the song came out, having not heard it, and that line was in it. Okay, so that's one angle of it, and if you believe that, then Team Kim Ye hasn't really got the whole picture because they're saying that the whole thing was about that first line, whereas Taylor's saying, actually, it's about that other one. So it would seem like Taylor has a point, if that's the truth. Another thing I will say is that I don't feel like Kanye and Taylor are megabuds. I feel like they're both huge celebrities and they go to events and they're put together. So they need to be on good terms, you know. I'm sure that Taylor's like, you know, he did that thing at the VMAs, that's not great. And whatever. I'm sure they've worked out over the years, but I doubt they're like buddies. So here's my opinion. Listening to that video, from Taylor's tone, it didn't seem like Taylor was like really being totally sincere in that, do you have a friend who's really intense and they're talking to you about something and they're really intense and you know that they're a bit weird and you kind of don't want to let them down, you kind of just want to humor them and then like not make them go dramatic, because we all know somebody that's super dramatic and you need to tread carefully around them, because if you say one thing wrong they'll just like flip off, so you're kind of like, okay, well, you know, I don't really want to talk to you, but if we're talking to you I'll be really polite and whatever. It seemed like Taylor was like, Kanye's calling me? Oh god, okay, yep, sure. Hey, Kanye, what are you doing? And Kanye was like, I've got this song, here's my idea, it's really good. And my impression was that Taylor was like, yeah, cool, you totally, yep, I get what you're saying. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, but like maybe Taylor was actually like, I'm really uncomfortable, but for the purposes of this, I'm just going to be polite, and then maybe later. Because in the phone conversation, Taylor was like, well, you know, I get what you're saying. You send me that song, I'll listen to it, you know, and it's all good, just send me that song. So I think that was Taylor saying, I don't really want to say no right now, because that's awkward, so I'll get him to send me the song, and then maybe I can criticize it later. As we know, Kanye didn't send Taylor the song. It had the line that Taylor didn't like, and then the drama happened.
Oh no.
Phil, what did you... Are we going to have to reset this?
Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me just... Right, shall I...
Wow. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Are you ready for it?
I don't know about you,
But I'm feeling 22. What? Yeah, I thought you were singing Taylor Swift.
don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 20.